So here's me before looking very serious, and here's me after looking not quite so serious. And always do a dance, it's important. I'm just kidding. I'm going to start by using a lightweight moisturizer with added blemish care to treat the skin while it moisturizes it. Oh, and here is a magic product. This is Porefessional by Benefit, and what it does is it sort of fills in the pores so that you get kind of a poreless airbrush look to your skin. So I apply it on my T-zone area and then dab it in with my fingers, really pressing it in. Okay, now take 5 everybody. Now what you want to do is to allow all that moisturizer or that primer to sink into the skin, and this is going to make sure that you're not going to have your makeup melt or that it's not going to cake up in your skin. So give yourself time. See what I did there? It's a watch. Give yourself time. Time, watch. And we are back. Moving on to foundation. I want to choose a foundation and a concealer that has a matte finish. You can go for a powder finish or a matte finish, but make sure that it works with your skin. Now I'm using the F22 to apply my foundation because it's dense enough to give us full coverage and really work in those pores, but soft enough to give us a nice airbrush look to the skin. So what you want to do is you want to dab it into your foundation and then just dab off any excess around the rest of the palette so you're not having a big blob on your face. Apply it from the center of the face and work outwards. You want to press down on the skin, making sure that foundation comes in contact with the skin. Now for the areas that you don't need too much coverage, you can do it like a really quick kind of circular motion working across the face. You also want to blend up to the hairline and down the neck. It's very important. For the final step, you want to take your fingertips and press on the skin. Press over where you have your open pores, your large pores, and this will give you a very seamless, smooth finish. Now I'm going to conceal underneath my eyes with my little fluffy brush. And I also want to get around the nose area too because that can get quite red, so you need to conceal that a little bit and use your fingertips again to melt the product and blend it in. This is a really great technique for blemishes as well. Now we're moving on to powder. Now this is my little tip, okay? A powder puff is your friend. The reason we're using a powder puff is because we can press and roll across the skin. This not only sets the makeup, but it absorbs oil and it will fill in any of those pores, so we're not going to see them as much. Now if you're not a big fan of powder, you can actually use a setting spray. I have Model in a Bottle here. What you do is you spray it over the face, it sets your makeup and gives you a matte finish. Now for blushes and bronzers, you want to make sure that they are also matte because there's no point of putting a cream over all that powder and that setting spray. So use a matte finish blush and bronzer and you're done! Yay! Thanks for watching. Bye bye. If you've got dry skin, then just click on the link here to see how to apply makeup for that skin type.